way, the entire national media which is watching in English, I would like to repeat the entire thing in a much shorter way. Firstly, it's a very unfortunate. Firstly, it's a very unfortunate thing. It's an unfortunate accident which nobody is at fault. Genuinely speaking, nobody is at fault. Andaru worked with their best intention. Genuinely, ఇదే ఒక్క డిపార్ట్మెంట్ బ్లేమ్ చేసినా కూడా చాలా తప్పు అవుతుంది. ఆన్ హ్యూమన్ స్కేల్ అందరూ దిడ్ ద బెస్ట్ ఎఫర్ట్స్, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ ఒక అంటే నేను అనొచ్చో లేదో కూడా నాకు తెలియదు, బట్ అది లీగల్ ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది నాకు తెలియదు. కానీ నన్ను చేసేప్పుడు ఒక పోలీస్ ఆయన అంటుంటే నేను చాలా ఫీల్ అయ్యా. పాపం సార్ నేను ఇన్ని ఫంక్షన్స్ చేశాను సార్, ఎప్పుడు ఇలా అవ్వలేదు సార్, సారీ సార్ అని అంటే నాకు కూడా బాధగా ఉంది. సో ఈవెన్ దే ఆర్ ఫీలింగ్ బ్యాడ్. వాళ్ళు కూడా వాళ్ళ బెస్ట్ ఇంటెన్షన్స్ చేశారు, నేను కూడా బెస్ట్ ఇంటెన్షన్స్తో సినిమా చేశాను. బట్ ఇట్స్ అ వెరీ అన్ఫార్చునేట్ యాక్సిడెంట్ దట్ హెస్ హ్యాపెన్ and nobody to be blamed. I genuinely think there's nobody to be blamed. And I'm here not to blame anybody. I'm not here to be against any department or any political leader or individually or the government. No, not at all. I'm actually very thankful for the government because they've been very supportive to the film industry, and I'm very thankful for all that. This is just to state, there's a lot of misinformation, there's a lot of false allegation, and there's a lot of communication gaps, and thinking that, and there are a lot of misquotations which I have not said. It is just to clear that I have not said anything like that. Please don't judge me. Please don't have character assassination on me. Please, it's my kind request. I am not that kind of a person. I've been here for 20 years. I have a reasonably credibility, and when it's damaged overnight in one evening for a number of years, I've earned this respect after 21, 22 years of work, and overnight when it's sabotaged, it really hurts. And I'm just here to clear to the people and to all the respective people that please don't get it onto me. It is only my personal expression, but it's not against anyone, because I genuinely don't want to. Um, it's not personal to anyone, and I just want to say that 3 years of my life I've put into this film, and it means everything to me. And I went to see this movie in the theater, and I've been to the same theater 20, 30 times in my life before, and and you know and there is also information that I've been very irresponsible going to the theater without any permission, which is not true at all. There has been, I'd like to be clear with these words because I don't want to misinterpret any words. What should I say, sir? Yeah. Okay, the theater has sorted permission, and I've been there, and right in front of my eyes there's police people who are clearing the way, so I was going by their direction. In fact, if there's no permission, they'll tell us that, sir, we don't have permission, please return back. And I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I would have followed that. So nothing of that information was given to me, so I was following as per their guidance. And we went inside, and there was a lot of crowd, and it was no road show, it was no procession. It's just crowd outside the theater, right outside the theater, just a couple of maybe meters and yards outside the theater. I just wave my hands because that's respect, and hundreds of people come to see you. It's my basic respect that I wave my hands. And only it comes to a point where your car cannot move, and that's when you get up and you wave your hands, because all the bouncers, management, police, a lot of people say, sir, when you wave your hand is when they all cool off and they go. This happens to every celebrity, every leader, everybody knows that. The moment you raise, they see you, they all want to get a glimpse of you. The moment they get a glimpse of you, they're satisfied and they'll start moving away. The crowd starts moving, and they started clearing up because there's so much crowd over the car. It is a point where I had to come up and wave everybody so that they clear the way out for me. They did clear the way, and we did move inside the theater. And after watching after we started watching the movie, within few minutes, maybe I don't know, remember the time, but within some time they came and told me, sir, there's uncontrollable crowd outside the theater. You have to please vacate. I said 100% okay. No police personnel, nobody ever told me. It was just told by one or two of my managing people. It is a dark, so I didn't even exactly have details of who even told me. It was one of my managers only. It was no police for sure. Nobody even approached me. Nobody communicated to me. They just said there's overcrowd outside. We have to leave right now. And I left the crowd. And after leaving the crowd, I came back home. And next day, I came to know that there was a lady and there was a child. The lady died. Very, very, very unfortunate. An accident happened in a stampede. Not a stampede, sorry. An accident happened that that lady died outside the theater due to that, in that the people in that suffocation. So I had no idea about it, and I know that the child was little, the child was hurt, and they're admitted in the hospital. I had no idea. If I knew my child, I was watching the theaters with my own child, and my own two kids were there of the same age. I left them in the theaters because I had no idea that something like this has even happened, and I left the theaters thinking, okay, they'll watch. Once I leave, the entire crowd clears away and everybody will be safe. I was in my purest best intention. My intention is not to hurt anybody. My intention is to everybody come to theaters and enjoy the film. I did that for that. I live for that. That's my highest value. Anyways, coming back. Once next day I came to know, then I told all my close associates, everybody, to go immediately visit them, and they all visited them, and they said by the evening they've applied a case on me. They filed a case on me, so I cannot go visit them personally. Legal, from a legal standpoint, I couldn't visit them. I immediately wanted to see them. They said, no, last night you went to the theater, there was a chaos. If you come to the hospital now, it will be a chaos. And also from a legal standpoint, it will be extremely long. Please do not